All right, Nigerians, they're reacting to President Buhari's outing in the United States. We're now joined on the news by Executive Director, Emergency and Risk Alert Initiative, Olajuyigbe, Gbenro. Olajuyigbe, it's good to have you join us right now. I know you've been listening to lots of comments from people, apart from the ones you just heard right now. Now, what is your own assessment of the outing of President Buhari in the United States?
The outing was good, but being that as it is, we should equally appreciate the circumstance of the visit. The statement, especially the joint press conference held with President Trump, was impressive. It's only that in terms of us answering some questions, President Buhari was not pushful enough. For example, leaving the choice of American buying our oil to the American to decide. It's not. It's a weak response to a very germane question that is crucial to our economy. So, just as President Trump was pushing for trade boundary collapse, President Buhari should have actually impressed it on Americans, president, the need for them to buy part of our oil, crude oil. That was my expectation.
All right. Now, apart from the oil deal, which Nigerians feel that the president should have really struck with the U.S. president, is there anything you think President Buhari is coming back with, satisfied that I've done this for Nigeria going to the United States?
Yeah, rather than that, there are some issues that he should now take serious. For example, the President Trump situated the crisis in Nigeria, particularly the north-central part of Nigeria, in the context of religion. Of course, it has every reason to think so because of the recent occurrence, killing in the church. But that is not the whole picture of the crisis in the north-central part of the country. But perception is as good as anything in conflict analysis. It doesn't matter how you try to explain it, to do the analysis to the world. Once an opinion is said, especially at that level, it's telling us that the perception outwardly is that what they see is sectarian crisis, and it's very dangerous for conflict management in Nigeria. I think President Buhari should now step up the game to ensure that he confronts both the insurgents in the Northeast, the herdsmen farmers crisis effectively, and he shouldn't spare any resource in order to achieve this, including mobilizing Nigerians to support any action he's going to put in place.
All right. One of our analysts earlier said that the commendation of President Buhari by President Trump was an endorsement. He used the word endorsement. What do you think about that? Olajuyigbe, can you hear me? Okay, I think the lines have gone off. But we were speaking with Olajuyigbe Gbenro, the Executive Director, Emergency and Risk Alert Initiative. Okay, Olajuyigbe, can you hear me now?
It's better now.
All right, good. I was asking earlier that one of our analysts earlier said that President Trump, the commendation on President Buhari translates to an endorsement of everything Buhari is doing. What's your assessment on regarding the issue of endorsement?
I think it's not an endorsement of all what President Buhari is doing. You should equally situate that in the realm of diplomacy. Recently, President Trump made some remark that is disgust about the entire African continent, including Nigeria. I think he's trying to buy back the insult that was previously unleashed on the continent, including Nigeria. So it is most of the comments are, of course, he wouldn't have been insulting the president of the nation while he was his guest. So I think we should not celebrate what we should not celebrate. What we should be concerned about is what will come out of the visit. The promise of supporting war against insurgency and the crisis in the country. The promise of repatriating $5 million stolen from Nigeria. That should be our concern. And you should begin to put in place progress indicators we are going to use to monitor the sources, and not celebrating the comment of President Trump or that of President Buhari. Those are expected in diplomatic circle, and it shouldn't call for celebration. The output of the visit should be our concern. What is in it for Nigeria economically, in terms of military support, in terms of recovering our loot that have been stolen and is hidden in America. Right. Those should be our concern. And I think our problem in this country is that we over-celebrate the minor while leaving the major.
Oh, okay, we have to leave you here now. Olajuyigbe Gbenro, the Executive Director, Emergency and Risk Alert Initiative. Thanks for talking to us.